Why do we get déjà vu? Have you ever walked into a room, heard a phrase, or turned a corner, and suddenly felt like you've been there before, even though you know you haven't? That strange flicker of recognition, that unsettling "I've lived this moment already" feeling, is what we call déjà vu. It's a universal mystery. About 60 to 70% of people experience déjà vu in their lifetime, often in the most ordinary places. But what is it? A glitch in memory? Proof of parallel universes? Or something far more human, a trick of the brain reminding us how delicate our sense of time and reality really is? Today, Why Curio Girl is traveling across history, science, and imagination to uncover the truth behind déjà vu. So, buckle up, this might feel strangely familiar. The term déjà vu comes from French, meaning already seen. It was first popularized in the late 19th century by philosopher Émile Boirac, who studied unusual memory phenomena. But the feeling itself is much older. Ancient texts and personal diaries describe moments where people suddenly felt they were reliving an event. Writers called it false memory, mystics called it a glimpse of fate, and ordinary people often brushed it off as odd coincidence. Yet, no matter the era, the sensation of déjà vu left people with the same reaction, wonder mixed with unease. In ancient cultures, déjà vu wasn't seen as random. The Greeks and Romans thought it was tied to fate, the gods sending signs. Some Native American traditions spoke of déjà vu as a whisper from the spirit world, guiding choices. In India, déjà vu was sometimes connected to reincarnation, memories bleeding through from past lives. Every culture tried to explain this fleeting mystery, and those explanations often reflected their deepest beliefs: destiny, spirits, or the cycle of life. Modern science suggests déjà vu isn't supernatural at all, it's a memory glitch. Imagine your brain as a library. Normally, when something happens, it goes into the present section. Later, it's filed into memory. But sometimes, a new experience accidentally slips into the memory drawer, so when you're living it, your brain goes, "Wait, I've seen this before," even though you haven't. It's not magic, it's misfiling. But it feels magical because it blurs the line between memory and reality. Our brains love shortcuts. When we process the world, we don't rebuild every detail, we recycle familiar patterns. If a place looks almost like somewhere you've been, or a phrase nearly matches something you once heard, your brain lights up with recognition. Déjà vu may be the brain's error message, two pathways firing at once. One says, "This is new," the other insists, "This is familiar." That overlap creates the strange tug-of-war we call déjà vu. Scientists have even recreated déjà vu in experiments. In one study, participants explored virtual reality environments with repeating patterns. Even though the rooms were different, the layout felt familiar, triggering déjà vu. Other researchers used word games, showing people a list of words like bed, pillow, night, but leaving out the word sleep. Later, when asked, many swore they'd seen sleep before. Their brains filled in the missing link, producing the illusion of memory. These experiments show how fragile our sense of memory really is, and how easily déjà vu can be sparked. Another idea is that déjà vu happens when our subconscious mind recognizes something before our conscious mind catches up. For example, you enter a cafe. You've never been there, but the arrangement of chairs is just like one in your childhood. Your subconscious recognizes the pattern instantly, but it takes your conscious mind a few seconds longer. That delay feels like a memory surfacing, déjà vu. Have you ever dreamed of a place you'd never been, then months later walked into a spot that looked exactly like it? Some researchers suggest déjà vu could be linked to dreams, fragments of imagination resurfacing at the wrong time. Others think it's simply your brain's incredible ability to remix reality, building future feelings from past fragments. Whether dream or design, déjà vu reminds us of the hidden connection between imagination and memory. Across the world, déjà vu carries different meanings. In Japan, some people link it to reincarnation. In certain African traditions, it can be seen as ancestors guiding us. In Western pop culture, it's often tied to simulation theories or multiverse ideas. Every explanation reflects a deeper truth: déjà vu is a mirror. What we believe about it often reveals what we believe about life itself. Today, neuroscientists see déjà vu as a window into memory systems. Some link it to the hippocampus, the brain's memory hub. Others study it to understand how we distinguish real memories from false ones. What's fascinating is that déjà vu, though fleeting, may help us test how memory works and how it sometimes fails. By studying the illusion, we get closer to understanding the machinery of consciousness itself. So why do we get déjà vu? The truth is, no one knows for certain. Maybe it's a glitch in memory. Maybe it's subconscious recognition. Maybe it's dreams bleeding into reality, or echoes from past lives. But maybe that's the point. Déjà vu is a reminder that even in our everyday routines, mystery still lurks around the corner. That your brain, as familiar as it feels, still has secrets to share. The next time déjà vu strikes, don't just brush it off. Smile. You're experiencing one of humanity's strangest, most beautiful illusions, proof that wonder still exists in the ordinary. Here's a wild thought: can déjà vu happen in the digital world? Gamers sometimes report déjà vu inside virtual reality. When the brain processes digital environments that almost resemble real-life places, it can trigger that same eerie familiarity. Even artificial intelligence researchers have started asking, could machines one day simulate déjà vu? If déjà vu is the brain's way of handling mismatched memory signals, maybe one day, computers will experience their own version of this human mystery. Of course, we can't skip the fun theories, like time travel. Some people believe déjà vu is the brain's way of remembering something you already lived in a different timeline. Like a ripple effect across parallel universes. While there's no hard evidence, scientists agree it's fascinating to imagine. It makes you wonder, is déjà vu a glitch or a glimpse? Throughout history, many great thinkers have paused to reflect on the strange feeling of déjà vu. Authors, philosophers, and scientists all tried to capture that eerie spark, the sense of living the present twice. One philosopher once called it a feeling of pre-existence, as if time itself had folded in on us. These reflections remind us that déjà vu isn't just a curiosity of the mind, it's a universal human experience, shared across centuries of wonder and imagination. Some psychologists believe déjà vu can spark creativity. That tiny shock of familiarity makes the brain question reality, and in that moment, it opens up to new associations. Artists, musicians, and writers sometimes describe déjà vu as a spark for inspiration, pushing them to capture the feeling in their work. So maybe déjà vu isn't just a glitch, maybe it's a muse. So, déjà vu has been called a glitch, a memory slip, a spiritual sign, a creative spark, and even a peek into alternate realities. No matter how you explain it, it's proof that our brains, and our lives, are far more mysterious than we realize. And here's my déjà vu prediction: if you've enjoyed this journey, you'll be back here again next week for the next adventure. Subscribe now so you don't miss it, and share your own déjà vu story in the comments below.